Hello friends, it's me. Today I will tell you the story of the fox and the grapes. Once upon a time in a lush green forest, there lived a cunning fox. He was well known throughout the forest for his intelligence and sly tricks. One day, while the fox was taking a stroll through the forest, he came across a field full of ripe juicy grapes. The fox's mouth began to water as he looked at the grapes. He had never seen such a huge bunch of grapes before, and they looked absolutely delicious. But the bunch of grapes was hanging from a high-up vine, just out of the fox's reach. No matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't reach those grapes. He jumped and strained, but it was no use. Those grapes were just too high for him. A little while later, a blue jay landed on a nearby tree and said, "Hey, Mr. Fox, why are you trying so hard to reach those grapes? Can't you get them?" The fox replied, "These grapes look so delicious, but they're just out of my reach. I wish I could get them." The blue jay said, "Hey, I can grab one for you if you want." The fox said, "That would be great, but I actually want the whole bunch. Just hand over the whole bunch to me." The blue jay thought for a moment and then said, "Well, that's pretty selfish of you. Why don't you just grab a grape by yourself?" The fox replied, "There's no way I can grab the whole bunch by myself. It's way too high for me." The blue jay said, "Well, you know what they say. If you can't reach the grapes, it's probably because they're sour." With that, the blue jay flew away and left the fox alone. The fox sat down to think about what the blue jay had said. Could it be that the grapes were sour? Maybe the blue jay was right. Maybe he was just making a big deal out of nothing. The fox thought and thought. Finally, he decided that the blue jay was right. He stood up, shook himself and walked away from the grapes. As he took a few steps, he began to feel a little embarrassed. He had worked so hard to try to get those grapes, and now it seemed like he didn't even want them anymore. The fox sighed and continued on his way. He knew that there were plenty of other juicy and delicious things to eat in the forest, and he didn't need those grapes anyway. The moral of this story is, if you can't have something, it must not be good for you. You shouldn't always try to get what you want. Sometimes it's better to walk away. So friends, don't be like the fox and don't be selfish. And that's all for today. See you next time.